Just like me saying, hey, Jesse Watters, I will arm wrestle you anywhere, any place, anytime. I don't care what your rules are. I will arm wrestle you, Jesse. So there it is. Jesse Watters, you want to arm wrestle me? Anywhere, any place, anytime.
So that is Eric Bolling, who apparently shares a time slot with Jesse Watters. Obviously, he's on Newsmax, Jesse Watters is on Fox News, so Jesse Watters has a far bigger audience. I don't know if that's what's causing this little rift between them, but I'm sure you're wondering, did Jesse Watters take him up on the offer? I'll let him tell you how this went.
Last week, I challenged Jesse Watters to an arm wrestle contest live on air. Well, guess what, folks? I didn't hear a word from Jesse. Jesse, I didn't hear. You didn't take me up on the challenge. Does that mean you're afraid? I'll tell you, I'll arm wrestle you with my left arm. Anywhere, any place, anytime. I'll take my left arm. You can have your right arm, assuming you're right-handed. Or we'll do the other arm. You don't want to see this one, by the way. If I show you this one, you definitely turn me down.
I don't know how much of this is supposed to be humor, because right-wing humor is a very weird thing, but I think some of it's supposed to be honest bravado, and I think that's legitimately funny. I think he accidentally ended up with humor. But anyway, it's a serious enough challenge to Jesse Watters. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen, I guess. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Listen, in order for the Damage Report to keep on going, we need viewers like you to become a member on YouTube. Can you click the join button on YouTube today? Thank you. Sharon, what do you think?
It just reeks of desperation. I get it. You're trying to get, the come up. It just reeks of desperation to me. Now, if it really were to happen, I do think Eric could beat Jesse big time with his left hand. I think that could happen. He might even break his wrist, not deliberately, of course. It's just these guys. I would watch. I may not watch an hour of Jesse show, and especially when Judge Janine is on. But if they were to make this a well, I'm not going to pay for it. I was going to say pay-per-view, okay? But I might, put a wire hanger out and try to get a signal and just catch it, or catch it on, the replays or something, a little clip of it. That would be more interesting to me. Yeah. It actually would be interesting to me.
Look, I think on some level this should be beneath us. We're here to discuss the news, but then I realized it's Eric Bolling and Jesse Watters, and they don't really care about discussing the news. So it's honestly not beneath them. It might well be above them, actually. But they love talking about being alpha males and all that. Jesse Watters, by the way, very focused on the quality of men's bodies. He was talking recently about how Trump is going to come out of prison with a prison body. That's what happens. You work out. That's all there is to do. He's very impressed with Trump. He's referred to him as King Kong and stuff like that. Well, don't just admire other men. Be strong yourself, Jesse Watters. He also mocked Joe Biden because he wasn't impressive looking enough physically. Well, yeah, that's right. No, Jesse Watters is weak. Or sorry, Joe Biden is weak. Not like Jesse Watters. Jesse Watters is an alpha male who clearly would take up Eric Bolling on that challenge, but we'll see. Look, I honestly think on the right, you should be able to just have a stand. If you do a challenge, they should have to take you up on it. And not just for arm wrestling matches, for boxing, for MMA. This is the stuff that you guys venerate. You can't run away from it. And I like this strategy, honestly, because as we pointed out, they do share a time slot. And obviously that's driving a little bit of this. The competition, Eric Bolling wants some of the audience share that Jesse Watters has. And now that this has become a thing, I have to say it has bothered me for a very long time that Majority Report dares to go live at the same time as the Damage Report. Well, no more, okay? We're gonna figure out whose time slot this is. Emma Vigeland, I challenge you to an arm wrestling match. I'll use my right arm. I'm just gonna use my right arm. I don't wanna go with the left because she looks strong and wiry strong. No, right arm to determine who gets the time slot, okay? Are you gonna take me up on it? Figure out who gets this time slot once and for all. God, right-wing media is stupid. Anyway, apparently Emma's not on Majority Report right now. She probably knew this challenge was coming, so she ran for the hills. Wise choice, Emma. Members make a difference here at TYT. You help make the show happen, and we see you in the chat with your loyalty badge. Click the join button to become a member today.